Hello, everyone. I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. As you can tell, a lot has changed with the house, as well as Azul's adorable look. Seriously, I mentioned it once, and I'll mention it again. I always make Azul look the most adorable character ever in Animal Crossing, and it just, she's too cute. I make her way too adorable. But anyways, with that aside, we need to talk. I've made some mistakes. Some pretty big mistakes. For those of you who have been unfamiliar, I've been working on some other series for the YouTube channel, and I've actually been making quite an effort to revive some old series. And as a result, that's required me to change some of my recording setup, and as a result, things kind of just went to hell. And what I mean by that is, the reason why there hasn't been an Animal Crossing video in the past 2 weeks is because I've been messing up the recordings. And I wasn't aware of it until over a week later when I went to edit the footage and upload it, and then realized, oh god, I can't use this footage because I recorded it wrong somehow. And eventually, it took 2 weeks for me to finally get the settings right and to be like, okay, I'm actually going to start recording this and get things all good to go. So basically, the first week this happened, I accidentally did a week's worth of recordings without recording any of the gameplay audio. And I decided, okay, not a whole lot happened that week. Instead of just, uploading a YouTube video that has just, I guess, random background music from Animal Crossing while I go about my days, I might as well just use this as like, oh, this is like old timeline footage, and be like, hey, sorry, things got messed up last week, but not a whole lot happened, so here you go. Then, the next week, another issue happened. I actually was able to successfully record the gameplay audio, but somehow failed to record my microphone audio for an entire week. Yeah. So for 1 week, I had no gameplay audio. And then the next week, I didn't have any microphone audio, so there was no commentary. And again, there wasn't really anything that happened that week, so I just decided, okay, the next week, I'm gonna make sure everything's totally fine, everything's okay, and then I'm gonna make sure all my stuff's good, and then we'll record more Animal Crossing. So, with that being said, let's start with the first major update. I guess you could call this entire week just a big, massive update on stuff that's going on. As you can see, the house has been upgraded. I was able to successfully pay off the third bedroom on the main floor, and as a result, I was able to get my house customized so that way we would have an upstairs, which I'll show that in a little bit. On top of that, after getting your upstairs, you are then allowed to customize the stucco on your house. I also decided to change the door just because I felt the door matched the stucco a little bit better, so that's why I went with that. But with that being said, let's go inside and show off the upstairs. Actually, let's show off the left side room, because while that was originally the recording room, I have changed it to be something else. This room is now a kitchen. It's kind of a makeshift kitchen. It's not anywhere close to being completed. I want to try to devote some time to get some kitchen appliances and get it all set up in here. Plus, I'm not a huge fan of the wallpaper. It kind of reminds me of like a niche little cafe, which I'm not really a cafe person. I don't overly go to cafes in my free time, pre-pandemic even, but regardless, I still like the design. But anyways, upstairs, this is the new recording room. I think I showed it off in a previous video, how I decided to get a new desk set up, and the reason why I decided to move the recording room upstairs is because, well, it's bigger. It's a much bigger room, and actually got myself a nice little couch set up, because this is something I would like to do in real life. If I ever have a space big enough that I can devote an entire room to a recording setup, I would like to have like a nice little couch, so that way like I could have friends recording right here with their own microphones, and then I could be sitting at my desk doing my recordings the way that I usually do them. Also got a nice little TV set up right there, because I'm someone who likes to have multiple monitors, and the TV kind of reminded me of an extra monitor, so decided to go with that. Otherwise, not really... Oh, I also got a fax machine from a balloon. I don't have a fax machine in real life, but it kind of reminded me of a printer. And it kind of looks like my printer. I mean, my printer's white. So it counts. Additionally, I actually had something interesting pop up. So, in the previous video, I showed off Keyblade Fortune's island, a good friend of mine, that being Destiny, and I recalled that he had a certain piece of furniture that I was looking for in order to complete a certain part of our island. Well, Keyblade was oh so gracious and sent me this letter. I want to express my appreciation for all that you do for me, so I decided to get you this gift. I hope you like your shiny new arcade fighting game. Yeah, Keyblade donated his arcade fighting game to us, and as a result, I was able to complete the arcade. I'll make sure to show that off in a little bit, but I've also got some other updates that I want to show, you know, some Nook Miles achievements I got throughout the past 2 weeks, as well as some new animals and creatures that I obtained and donated to the museum. But the next thing I want to talk about actually pertains to the island itself. As during the, I guess, hiatus, I should say. It wasn't really a hiatus, but I'll call it that for now. I actually went and got the island evaluated. And, to my surprise, Isabel gave us a 5-star rating. And that 5-star rating came with a reward. The reward was none other than a golden watering can. The golden watering can is the most valuable version of the watering can, and not only is it much more durable than the other watering cans, which, yes, I should add, the golden watering can break. It's kind of annoying, especially because it uses such rare materials, but yeah, be warned, it can break. But the nice thing about the golden watering can is it actually waters 5 flowers instead of 3. A normal watering can will only water 3 flowers, that being the 2 on the side of you and 1 in front of you. Whereas the golden watering can will water 2 more flowers in front of that, meaning that you can water 5 flowers at once. And also, speaking of flowers, I went ahead and upgraded my flower setup, which I'll also show that off in a little bit. But with all that being said, I'll just show off the Nook Miles and the critters that I caught while I go and do my daily routine stuff. Oh, Frigga, what do you have to say? Pardon me for not noticing you, Taryn, but, oh, Blue. Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. Okay, this is another thing that happened. So, a lot of the villagers have actually started giving me nicknames. It started with Renee as well as Eric. Both of them have entirely different nicknames for me. Renee gave me the nickname, well, she gave me the nickname Highway, which I would assume that's because I run around a lot. But I told her no, I didn't like that nickname, and I told her to call me Blues, because, well, that's my YouTube username. And as a result, some of the other villagers have started calling me Blues. Frigga's one of them, but I also think Colton calls me? No, Colton calls me a different nickname. Eric came up with the nickname Tater Tot for me, and I just decided to go with it. So now Colton and Eric call me Tater Tot. It's weird, but I like it. Out of curiosity, what would your reaction be if I tell you that I'm planning to move away? Shock? Nausea? A dead faint? Nothing too dramatic, I hope, for that's exactly what I'm pondering. Has the time come for me to make a change? Or should I settle for staying here? What do you think? Frigga, I want you to stay. I want you to stay, but she has asked this before. Actually, I should state this. In my personal time, I've been running into this question a lot from villagers, which I do understand. It is because I don't talk to my villagers enough. Frigga, I want you to stay. I've been kind of breaking my philosophy of, oh, villagers, you know, if they only say this 1 or 2 more times, then I'm gonna let them move. Yeah, again, I've been getting this question a lot from villagers, and as a result, it's kind of made me a little sad. So I've been trying to make it a part of my routine to talk to my villagers often, because while I'm not trying to go for 100% in the sense of trying to obtain certain items from certain villagers, I don't want my villagers to be upset. And, hey, Eric. You know what? It's been 2 weeks. We haven't seen our villagers in a while. Well, at least you guys haven't, so let's talk to whoever we can. Oh, Eric, are you sick? Eric is sick. Ugh, I gotta do something to feel better. Maybe I'll do some medicine. Don't worry, Eric. I'll get you some medicine. Oh, I'm actually kind of glad I checked into him. Or checked into him? Checked in with him. My god. Sometimes my words aren't good. Well, I guess we got some sort of goal for today. Gotta go get Eric some medicine. Alice? Nice running into you, Governor. Governor, days like today are just made for watching movies. What? Is it because today's Wednesday? Is there like a Wednesday movie day thing that I don't know about? Which would totally make sense as to why I wouldn't know about it, because I don't really watch movies. Then again, I don't really do that much for fun except for edit videos, so yeah, I guess if that's a common thing for people, I really wouldn't know. I'm a fun person to be around, right? Wait, is that CJ? That is CJ. Okay, well, got more things to do. Walt, how you doing, bud? My casa is your casa, as I believe the saying goes. Finally, the bug-off starts next Saturday. Feels like I've been waiting forever, Taryn. Wait, oh, that's right! I totally forgot the bug-off was this weekend. But, fair warning, if you're jumping in the fray, I'm pulling out my lucky bug-hunting net. It never fails me. Can't let a whippersnapper like you catch all the critters. Gahaha! I totally forgot there was a bug-off this weekend. See, you know, this was a good week for me to actually make sure my recordings were properly done and that I could actually release this footage without feeling super embarrassed at how incompetent I am, because, you know, we got things going on. We got the bug off. We got the bug off. Colton, how you doing? Hey, I was just thinking about you. Hey, I was just thinking about you. You just said that. And now you're here. Call me Colton the Summoner. More like Colton the Repeater. Alright, CJ, what Sea Sports challenge do you have for me today? CJ here, coming at you, well, it's more like standing, but by you, I guess. Nyek. Anyway, ever since I started doing my Sea Sports challenges, I've been trending in UA. Yeah, okay, I don't need to repeat this. We've all seen it. Yep, you're a big old YouTuber who does things for your videos. And if your viewers don't like it, then you do things that... whatever, I don't even care. I was about to go on this tangent being like, oh yeah, he's just a content creator who only does things for his viewers. He doesn't do things for himself, when... I've done that. I feel like every content creator, no matter how big or small you are, it's like once you get some sort of following, you feel like you have to do everything you can to get people to stick around and watch your content, when it's like, that's not what makes you happy. You have to do the things that make you happy. Also, what was the Sea Sports challenge? I didn't read. Okay, Sea Sports challenges. Thought I went over that. Okay, maybe my stream dropped out. Small fries. Okay, cool. Axel, how you doing? I like to do a late cooldown before I start up my evening routines. Can't beat it. Okay, cool. Update. Your exercise. That is not exercise, Axel. That is called sitting. I guess maybe if you want to get technical, it's exercises for your ass, but I highly doubt it. Oh, also, while I'm over here, might as well talk about this. I went ahead and updated the flower garden a little bit. Decided to get rid of the lattice fences just because I didn't think it really looked good. Okay, well, that takes care of that. But yeah, so anyways, as you can see, decided to update the flower garden a little bit. Got everything, I guess, condensed a little bit, but also expanded upon. So I decided to add more flowers for each area, but also decided to condense the space so that way I'm taking up less space overall because I'm not utilizing extra space in order to have the fences put together, because I just realized, again, it didn't really look good. But with that being said, I kind of want to show all the things that I've got set up. So first things first, got orange pansies. Why am I putting orange pansies next to each other? Because they produce more orange pansies. Same thing with the blue windflowers. They produce more. The yellow and red roses, I've got them next to each other so I can produce more orange roses, because there's no guarantees that orange roses can produce more on their own. So just giving myself higher chances on that. Same thing with the white pansies. They not only give you a chance of getting blue pansies, but also more white pansies, which I need both of them. These right here are the hybrid red roses. These are the ones that give you the small percent chance of generating blue roses, which are what I'm trying to get. And the orange and purple roses are what give you the hybrid red roses. So once I get a good set of hybrid red roses, I'll probably replace this for something else. More than likely blue blue pansies, but we'll have to see. Right here, got blue hyacinths, same thing, gives you more blue ones. Orange hyacinths, same reason. And the white hyacinth, also same reason, give you white and blue hyacinths. And that's about it in terms of the flower garden. Nothing all that exciting. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about this as well. Man, there are a lot more updates going on than I remember. So, I got myself a Nook shopping app in the past few weeks. You're probably wondering, how do you get the Nook shopping app on your phone? Because this is literally the Nook shopping that's on the ABD, or the Nook Stop. It's literally the same thing. How you get the Nook shopping app on your phone is actually pretty easy. All you gotta do is just buy 100 things using the Nook shop. All you gotta do, just buy 100 things, and then after that, Tom Nook just gives you an app on your phone, and that's it. I didn't realize Meringue was home, so I decided to visit her, and I just now realized I don't think I've shown her house off before in the LP. Yeah, she's got this cute little, well, I guess when I first saw her house, it looked more like a retro cafe. Kind of like a Johnny Rockets, for those of you who know what that is. But, now she's designed it a little bit differently. It's nice of you to stop by, but I'm kind of preoccupied just now. What you doing? Making a Western-style stone, just to see how I look at it. DIY is great. Yes. What is this? Western-style stone? What is it, like a rock with a cowboy hat? Oh! It's a gravestone! Oh! Well, I know what I'm making today. Eric, I got you some medicine. Medicine for me? Does it taste bad? Nah, you brought it for me, and you'd only bring me good stuff. Yeah, it's grape flavored. Everybody likes grape flavor. Okay, I took it, but I'm not better yet. It happens soon, right? Whew, I'm feeling all kinds better now. I want to thank you for the medicine. Your pockets are full of stuff. I'll just send this to your house later. Oh. So that's what happens if you talk to villagers with a full inventory. Good to know. Ooh, I really like this DJ cap. Not for myself. Well, not for a Soul. I would do this more for myself. But I really like it. I think I'm gonna buy him, honestly. Yeah, I'll buy him. I don't want to wear him, though. Oh, and also while we're here, I want to show off the final update that wasn't able to be shown off in the past 2 weeks. I decided to put up custom clothing. As you can see, decided to put up a Soul's vest because, I mean, why wouldn't I? I'm literally playing as a Soul right now. But I also decided to set up 3 other things that I made a little while ago in secret. The first of these is Lucas and Ness's shirts from the Earthbound/Mother series, and also Super Smash Bros. For those of you who don't ever play anything besides Mario, Zelda, or Smash. But this has kind of been a tradition of mine. In every single Animal Crossing town I've ever had across all the Animal Crossing games, I've always had a theme where I would name my town after Earthbound towns. So, for example, in Animal Crossing New Leaf on the 3DS, I actually named my town Tazmily, which is the name of Lucas's hometown in Mother 3. And it's always been a tradition where anytime I can create custom clothing, I always make Ness and Lucas's shirts. Why? Because I'm a die-hard Earthbound fan, and also it's super easy to make. And actually, now that I think about it, I need to replace this with something. I mean, I have Ness's shirt. Might as well put Ness's hat up here. Seriously, I made this a while ago, and yet I never put it up here. I feel kind of dumb. Also, I probably should have put it over Ness's shirt instead of Lucas's, but whatever, it's fine. Anyways, as for the last one, I decided to make Bardock's armor from Dragon Ball Z. And the reason why I decided to do this is because it's really dumb. I made a joke a while ago during the Animal Crossing LP saying that Walt reminds me of Bardock because of his scar. And I was like, oh, wouldn't it be super funny if, like, Walt wore Bardock's armor and he had the scar and everything? And so I thought that you could just make clothing, custom clothing, and then just give it to villagers and they would wear it. But no, that's not the case. In order for villagers to wear custom clothing, you have to have it set up here. Which means that I have a 1 in 4 chance of seeing Walt with Bardock's armor. And keep in mind, Walt has already worn custom outfits before. I've seen quite a few of my villagers wear a Soul's outfit, and I even saw, I believe, I want to say it was Alice, wore Ness's shirt. I also think I saw, oh, who was it? I think it was Frigga also wore Ness's shirt. But otherwise, everyone else I've seen wear a Soul's outfit. And I'm just waiting for the day that Walt decides to wear Bardock's armor, because I will lose it when that happens. I will absolutely lose it. Oh my god, how could I forget this? Yeah, I actually forgot to show off the arcade, which kind of makes me feel terrible because I was really excited to show this off when it was completed because Keyblade helped me get it done. And of course, my entire time of doing my daily routine, I walked past this multiple times and forgot to show it off. So yeah, here's the arcade. Decided to get the Zen cushions all customized and got them all color coordinated to make it look nice. Decided to set it up so that we have essentially 3 fighting games and one of the other 2 arcade cabinets. So we have fighting game, combat game, fighting game, mahjong, and then fighting game. I kind of have a personal headcanon where the 3 different fighting game cabinets are actually 3 completely separate fighting games, all of which are favorites of mine. So I guess just for the sake of it, we could say that one's Guilty Gear, probably Guilty Gear XR, because I'm a really big fan of that one in particular. Another one's gotta be Darkstalkers, because I'm a huge Darkstalkers fan. And just for the fun of it, let's say that the last one's Marvel vs. Capcom. More than likely Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because I know for a fact that one has an arcade cabinet, but I'm actually not sure if MVC 3 had an arcade cabinet. If it did, I wish I owned one. I also wish I had a slingshot. As for the last thing that I wanted to cover for today, which, yes, I am well aware that I could be completing CJ's Sea Sports Challenge, but we've seen that enough times, so I think as a way to end off today, I want to show off the gravestones that I decided to build. Which, yes, Animal Crossing, no matter how many times you try telling me it's a Western-style stone, this is a freaking grave! This is 100% a grave. There's a tombstone, there's a flower, there's everything. This is a grave. This is 100% a grave. But anyways, I decided to set up 2 graves right here. The reason why is because I kind of decided to come up with a new idea. The idea is that every single villager that eventually moves away from our island, I'm going to put up a gravestone. And I'm going to do this to commemorate them. I'm also going to get some custom, some sort of custom thing that shows which villager was here and which one moved away. Just so that way we don't lose track. But I think this is kind of a neat idea. Also, I decided to put it in a corner, in the back corner of the island, just so that way, it wouldn't be one of the most obvious things. But then when I realized that I had already taken up the top left corner for Godzilla, and also it was right next to the neighborhood with all the villagers, I kind of decided, no, that doesn't look good, let's put it somewhere else. And decided to use this top right corner. But then also I realized that it's right next to my house, and it kind of makes it look like I killed some people and buried them in my backyard. Which, hey man, all I'm gonna say is this. That's what happens when you say you want to move away from my island. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and, well, I shouldn't be ending it off now. I guess I just got used to the fact that I've been recording only once a week, but, I guess let's move on to the next day and see what we can get done. Hello, and welcome to Saturday. As you can see, Flick is here on the scene, and that means one thing. It's the bug off. Showtime for the September bug off. You excited? Of course you are. You feel it, right? That electricity. That today the wall is thinner between this world and the infested realms. The rules for the bug off are simple. Yes, we know. We know what the bug off rules are. Honestly, I don't know what I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to break my record before of, I think it was 15 bugs. I really don't think I'll be able to break that with my current island setup anymore. Pretty much the only goal for this is I just want to see how many bells I can earn in the amount of time that we have, because it's 5:30 and the bug off ends at 6, so I just want to see how many bells I can get by the end of this. Probably should look and see how many bells I have right now, just so I know how many I've gained in total. But I'll show you guys the results here in a little bit. Alright, 11. That's a little bit higher than I expected to get, so I can't say I'm disappointed. I mean, I was only expecting to get like 6 or 7, but pretty much all I did was just run around the entire, I guess, pathway that I built that just loops around the island, and I was able to get a pretty good amount. Also, before I forget, I have 23,000 bells on hand, so I want to see exactly how many bells I can get from selling all these bugs in about 30 minutes. Plus, I have a couple wasps that I caught earlier in the day that I want to make sure I sell to Flick. Whoa! 15,000 bells for only 4 wasps? I'll take it! That's where the money's at. Wow, only 5 that time. Honest to God, there was just nothing here this round. It also didn't help that I got distracted because there was a present that loomed over me, which, actually, I kind of want to see what that is. Tree's Bounty Little Tree. Oh, that's something I already know. Okay, well, I wasted my time for nothing. But yeah, there were just no bugs that round. That's a little concerning, I won't lie. Well, I did better than the last round, but I still didn't do good. Seriously, I'm kind of surprised that I even got 11 on my first round. I feel like with the way that the island is set up, it's impossible to catch bugs anymore. Dang, okay. Got 7. Again. I would have had 8 if that locust wouldn't have dived into the water and ended itself, but it's fine, whatever. Give me 7 points. Or 9 points, I guess. Okay, I'm starting to believe that my island is cursed when it comes to bugs. Like, I don't know what it is, but it seems like the second I catch 7 bugs, that's it. Like, no other bugs appear. I was lucky to get that 8th butterfly right there, but it's just, I feel cursed. I guess that's what I get for deciding to actually develop my island instead of just leave it as is. Probably would have had an easier time if I just left my island alone, but it to look good, okay? But anyways, I know we still got a few more minutes until the bug off's truly over, but I want to just collect everything that I can get and kind of just move on. Like, I believe this is the last bug off for the season, so I wanted to make sure to show it off, but I am just kind of under the impression that I'm not able to get anything out of it. Also, it looks like I got about 29,000 bells. Yeah, it looks like it's to be about 29,000 bells, so not much. That's the thing. I almost feel like the bug off almost isn't worth it unless you're a completionist, because if you're someone like me who has a super well-developed island, a lot of times you're not able to catch a whole lot of bugs because they just don't spawn. Another issue is the bugs just don't sell for as much as fish. So naturally, I feel like you're more inclined to do like the fishing tourneys instead of the bug offs because the fishing tourneys give you more bells. And what do we get? Bug backpack. A bug cage. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a bug cage for your bag. And a piece of furniture. A termite mound. I almost feel like that termite mound would be good for, I don't know, maybe the island? Spider, ooh, a spider door plate. I actually don't know how many points I have, so I'm just kind of getting everything. Oh, that's cool, a spider web. Ooh, if I can actually collect a tarantula at some point, that'd be cool to have. What else we got? Toy centipede. Artisanal bug cage. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, another backpack. Butterfly backpack. Oh, is it like one of those bags that has wings on it? Oh my god, how much crap do I have? Another spider web. Okay, now I really want to expand in my house and get the basement so I can just put all these spider webs in it. Ooh, wallpaper. Butterfly wallpaper. Is this the ladybug umbrella? Okay, so we're starting to get duplicates. This is all stuff that we've already gotten before. Oh my god. I have actually have 116 points just lying around. Is that? Oh my god, that's so much stuff. Also, I got a present. What is this? Dinner counter chair. Of course you can't place these in the plaza. Alright, well anyways, let's go take a look at all this stuff at the house, shall we? Ooh, that looks nice. I like the color on that. I just want to put it here. Just so it kind of, you know, you have somewhere to sit while you're working on the bench, or the DIY workbench, just because I don't actually know if you can sit and work on the bench at the same time. Termite mount. Oh, I know this. Okay, I know there's like specific types of termites in, I want to say Africa, that have those types of mounds. That's exactly what those are. 20 centipede, cool. That's the, what is that? I actually don't remember what that's called. Oh, that's the, okay, artisanal bug cage? I'm saying it wrong. I already know I am. Last thing. Oh yeah, I got the toy centipede. Oh, we got 2 of those. Okay. Last thing. Obviously, spider webs. Oh yeah, spider door plate. Oh, that's cute. I think I'll put that on, I'll actually put that outside on the door. Especially because October is right around the corner. Yep, those are beautiful. The spider webs are beautiful. If only I had a basement, I would, I'm actually going to put these up on the wall just because I really like them, but if only I had a basement. Okay, last thing, butterfly wallpaper. I think we got this at some point. I feel like I've seen this one before. I'm pretty sure we've gotten that in the past. Last thing to show off, the bug backpack, which, oh, yeah, that's super cute. I was actually expecting it to be a full-on backpack that was just a big bug cage, but no, this one's kind of cute. It's in the style of a bug cage, but it's not actually one. Then, of course, the butterfly backpack. Cute, cute. And I think that's actually it. Yeah. That's it in terms of everything that we got during the bug off. So, the last thing that I want to do before we end off the day is, of course, throw all this stuff in storage that I don't need. And then I got some furniture that I want to lay around the house, so we'll get that put together and then we'll call it. So here in the kitchen, decided to give myself a knife block just because I saw that at Nook's Cranny today and decided to pick it up. The other thing is, I decided to set up a little desk right here. I don't honestly know why. I kind of just thought that it looked nice and I wanted to take advantage of the furniture. I think the biggest reason, more than likely, is just because, you know, it's a nice little space to work and then, you know, you're in your kitchen, so if you need something, you can go and eat. Plus, you know, it's a new space to just take advantage of, you know, using it. Next up, here in the bedroom, didn't really do much. I think the only thing that I really did was I moved this paper lantern over and decided to put up the cardboard box that had the alarm clock, because I've been having that alarm clock. It's been just sitting there for a little while and I didn't really know what to do with it, so I kind of decided just for the fun of it that I would just throw it there. Now, as for the last thing, I have a billiards table that I really want to use. I don't really know where to put it. I think I kind of want to just put it in here. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Billiards table, right here. Oh, it's actually not that big. Yeah, I think I'll just put it here. I won't put it directly in the center. Kind of just put it up to the side so that way you can get around everything. Actually, maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Let's push it up a little bit more. There we go. I think that looks good. Just like that. But anyways, I think that's actually good for today. The only other thing that I really want to take care of is I want to put that door plate on, well, the door. And I think we're just going to call it there because, in all honesty, I don't really have a whole lot else that I wanted to show off. And also, I kind of want to apologize right now. it may seem like my voice really isn't all that exciting, or my commentary is not that engaging, and I don't know what it is, but I just woke up today with a terrible, terrible voice. Like, my voice was shot to the point that I could barely speak, and I don't know why. It actually kind of concerned me because I knew I needed to record today at least a little bit, so that way I could record the bug off, because I do believe that is the last bug off for the season, so I wanted to make sure to show it off. But when I was struggling to talk, kind of make things a little difficult. So I apologize if I'm not as engaged this episode. It's not because... Oh, yes, actually that was the last bug off for the season, because we just got our achievement for it. But yeah, it's not because, you know, I'm just not excited to record. It's just, for some reason, my voice is a little shot today, and I don't really know why. But anyways, that is going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Join me next week, where hopefully we'll be going back to somewhat of a normal schedule. I would like to go back to editing every single day, or not editing, recording every single day, but I don't entirely know if that will be a possibility. The goal is to try and do that next week, but we'll have to see. But anyways, I'll see you all later for more of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Goodbye.
Not.